When you look at the iPhone SE, you're probably thinking ideal. It is compact, powerful, and most importantly, affordable. Despite its small size, Apple's iPhone SE is incredibly practical. However, things are just getting better. The fourth generation iPhone SE is upcoming, and speculations suggest a new display, design, and more. Here's everything we know about the iPhone SE 4 so far.
Let's check it out.
Design. The previous iPhone SE model saw the phone retain the design of the iPhone SE 2020. However, according to recent reports, that should change on the iPhone SE 4. Apple may recycle the design of yet another vintage iPhone for its upcoming SE. Apple's third-generation iPhone SE is a 4.7-inch model with a Touch ID home button and large side bezels. However, similar to Apple's premium iPhones, the upcoming fourth-generation iPhone SE is expected to be bezel-less and include a notch.
Cool. That's cool.
The front-facing camera will have a home in the iPhone SE's notched display, but whether or not it will enable Face ID and the TrueDepth camera system remains unclear in light of the device's expected low price. If you'd like to be informed of any developments we find,
hit the subscribe button, okay?
So that you can easily access our updates and be alerted when we make new videos. Display. Since all other iPhones in Apple's lineup employ OLED displays, the next generation iPhone SE will likely adopt this technology. From what we've heard from Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo and Apple insider John Prosser, Apple will be switching to a 6.1-inch display instead of the current 4.7-inch. The Elec has a report that appears to back up the rumors as well. In addition, Ross Young shared a tweet that also hints likewise. Quoting the Twitter leaker, "We now hear the next LCD iPhone will be introduced in 2022 and called the SE Plus with the same 4.7-inch LCD as the 8 along with 5G. We hear the iPhone SE 4 with a 5.7-inch or 6.1-inch LCD is now pushed to 2024. Although there have been reports of a change in screen size and 5G connection, it's hard to say if the iPhone SE 4 will add any noteworthy features or upgrades in 2024. However, it's at least expected to get a new A-series processor, and we'll go into the details very soon, so stay tuned. Touch ID. It's no secret that Apple has been phasing down Touch ID, and the iPhone SE is the last iPhone model to support it. It's entirely possible Apple may implement Face ID in the next generation iPhone SE.
I hope so.
However, My Drivers and Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo have both reported that the next iteration of the iPhone SE could feature a Touch ID power button like the iPad Air, iPad, and iPad mini, which means it will be a top button. Although it hasn't been included in an iPhone, a Touch ID power button might help keep the iPhone SE affordable and set it apart from the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. To that end, the iPhone SE series currently stands as Apple's cheapest iPhone. So how much will the fourth generation iPhone SE cost? We'll discuss it later in the video.
Don't go anywhere.
A-series chip. In its current iteration, the iPhone SE has the same A15 chip as the iPhone 13 series. Therefore, the upcoming iPhone SE may use a more recent generation's technology. If Apple releases the iPhone SE 4 in the spring of 2024, it may feature the same A16 Bionic technology found in the iPhone 14 Pro versions. For reference, the A16 Bionic chips are probably the best currently out there. And yes, it completely outperforms Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It's just as Apple's Vice President Greg Josek said, the competition is still catching up with the performance of the A13, which was first introduced 3 years ago with iPhone 11. You can imagine how impressive the performance would be on the iPhone SE 4. Also, it could feature Apple's A17 chip, which is expected to debut in the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max. But we're more inclined to believe that won't happen. Other features: storage, camera, 5G. The current iPhone SE has 5G capabilities, and the next model will almost certainly feature a more advanced 5G chip that can connect to more networks. Similarly, Apple could keep the storage capacity at 64 gigabytes for the iPhone SE 4 as it did for the previous models, but we're at least hoping for an increase to 128 gigabytes. For cameras, there has only ever been one rear camera on an iPhone SE, and we don't expect that to change for the iPhone SE 4. Apple has to differentiate the SE from the iPhone's flagships, and leaving the ultra-wide lens out of the SE seems like a good place to start. But with technology evolving and prices rising, how satisfied would you be with the iPhone SE 4 if it just had these features? Leave a comment and tell us what you think.
Noted.
Release date and price. Although there has been an increase in iPhone SE speculations, a 2023 release date for the iPhone SE 4 seems unlikely in light of Ross Young's claims that the iPhone SE 4 may possibly be a 2024 product. That's in line with Apple's typical schedule for releasing updated products. There's been no talk about price yet, and we wouldn't anticipate any to emerge until the device's rumored 2024 release date. However, the present iPhone SE is one of the best budget phones on the market for $429, and we wouldn't expect Apple to give up its pricing edge so easily. On the other hand, the cost of phone parts and the rest of the economy are on the rise. Apple may have to increase the price of the iPhone SE 4 in response to market pressure. Despite the fact that there have been very few speculations about the iPhone SE 4 specifications, Apple has a pretty clear track record of what it does and doesn't include on this particular model, so we should assume most of these leaks to be accurate. Speaking of leaks, Apple's iPhone 16, slated for release in 2024, already has leaks, and in our next video, we'll tell you all you need to know about it. Thanks for watching.
If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe below.